Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you daily as per viewer request, 6 days a week. We are going over the altcoins, and we went over a ton of altcoins over the last week, and then I continued to share entries and exit in the Discord. Okay, so make sure if you're not in the Discord and you would like to sign up and catch all those trades that I'm dropping in there in the Stocks with Josh Discord, there's a link below in the description. You can click on that and get started there. I'm in the crypto channel daily, interacting with the most amazing community. And of course, wherever you are tuning in from around the world, I want to welcome you to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. For those who are regulars, you know what I'm going to say. Let's smash that like. Let's get this video out to more people. It helps support the channel. Love all the comments, kind words that people take the time to write and to post and to leave. That means a lot to me. And also the questions, I look to get back to those as soon as I am able to. So you can pop those in the comments below as well. I have my cheat sheet below in the description, which has all the links in it. I took all the links from the description, I put them in the cheat sheet, and the cheat sheet is up there at the top conveniently for you to get access to everything crypto that I look to help people with there. Okay, we're going to jump into some news articles, then we're going to jump into all the trades. Okay, here we go. Last time Banana Gun had this much volume increase, it did 2x in price. That would put it up to about $90. I'd be a happy camper if that happens. But Banana has, that's an Aussie saying, by the way, happy camper. So I don't know if you use that in the USA or other countries, but yeah, okay. So Banana has now broken that volume. It's now at 43. It's actually at 44, I think. It was at 45, and I thought we were going to get a breakout, and then Bitcoin just spoiled the party temporarily. Imagine where it will be in a week. So certainly Banana Gun is one that hasn't popped. And so I'm going to talk about some altcoins that are still in a good buy zone for both HODL and for swing. Some for HODL, I think, gone. I mean, sure, you could buy, if you believe it's going to 3,000 and 10,000, yeah. But the opportunity to get it in the 200s may be gone, okay? Banana Gun hasn't popped. I think there's more upside is what I'm saying. So Banana Gun is one that's still in the buy zone for both HODL and for swing trading. We've swung this coin about 3 times, I believe. And so there's some good profits here being had with Banana Gun. Certainly banana fees, weekly bot volume fees, 185 million in volume, 1.1 million in fees so far. Absolutely incredible. This is a profitable trading sniper bot service that people are using and is making money. Okay, so Banana Gun, there's only 10 million supply of Banana Gun that will ever exist. So I've got my hands on some Banana Gun there. Certainly the level for Banana to flip is 44 to 45. I'd agree that to move to all-time high quickly. Binance airdrop Jeets. My kids use that all the time. Jeets are out of I don't even know if I'm saying that right. They're out of tokens. So certainly I'm looking, I gave the trade at 39, and then I said you can also get in the trade at 41. We popped that up to 41, 45, took profit, came back 41, popped back up again, took profit again, and now for that break. So what I would say, if we get a successful break and retest of the 45 level, then I'm going to add more to the position, okay, and be a little bit more aggressive with the position. Could see this really skyrocket up to the $80, $90 region for Banana Gun there. And then we also have TAO. This is quite interesting, and I found this with Solana when it had its most recent run. You look how overboard it got, and then it just kept going. It just kept going, and I got it at $12. I was like, go, you good thing, go. I believe TAO has just begun its major move. Every time it becomes overboard on the 3-day chart, it continues to run another triple digits higher. So the first time RSI hit 70, it ran another 382%. Percent from here is going to push it up over $1,500, by the way. And second time it ran another 115%. That would double the price that it is now. What will this time bring? Will history repeat on Potenza TAO? And I do have people say, look, is it too late to get in? Look, I think it's just it's run up already a lot, and it's due a pullback. But sometimes these coins can keep going. So certainly sometimes there's greater risk in not jumping. I wouldn't FOMO in with a big bag, or I wouldn't FOMO in, personally, me, of course, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Is TAO not entertaining you enough? Says, I'm sure Maximus Decimus Meridius, he would have bought TAO if he'd been able to trade cryptocurrency in the movie Gladiator. I'm pretty sure if the audience had come up, he would have gone like this. Okay, so just jokes, everybody. But literally, I just think that it gets more dangerous because, if we have any kind of major pullback, flush out, we could come down. We could come back to the 400s and to the 300s, and then you've got in at 500. So that's why dollar cost averaging is so powerful and important. If it was me and I had no TAO, I would be looking to just nibble at every little pullback. Any little pullback, I'm nibbling, and then on any major pullback, I'm adding more. Any major pullback, I'm adding more. And so you've just got to allocate your budget in segments. That's what I would say with people who are looking to buy TAO and feel like they're late already there, because it could just keep going. History says that it will keep going if history repeats. Will history repeat on TAO? It looks dumpy here. If you know, this is an inverse chart. And sometimes it's good to turn a chart upside down, because if this was the inverted TAO, we have a head and shoulders, and then the move to the breakdown is around $815 is the technical target. Of course, it's an inverse head and shoulders because they flipped the chart there. Very smart to do, and does kind of think, oh, wow, okay. Would be nice if we have a little bit of more of a pullback into here, though. This is what I'd like to see. I'd like to see us come dip into that 400s, and I will load up on some more TAO there. Is one of my big ones that I have encouraged people ever since the end of May. Since I started this channel, I have been endorsing and encouraging TAO as a one that I thought would be a home run. And so far, we've seen it go up from $160 all the way up to $600. Okay, so if you've been listening, if you've been buying, if you've been getting in the trades, you'd be up in a big way on TAO there. You've only had however many months you've had to buy it, and now it's going to cost you a lot more if you want to buy it now. Okay, SUI, of course, has some great backing. I thought this was very interesting. Just to note, in 2021, it's looking at where all these coins hit, the market cap that they hit. And the SUI team is raised. It's backed by Binance. It's backed by Coinbase and Jump Crypto. Do you really think that SUI won't at least get to 40 billion market cap? Then you're in delusion, and I can't help you. Thank you, Crypto Yakuza, but I'm not in delusion because I believe you. I believe that it can do this, and I believe that it will do this. There's no guarantee that it will do this, but SUI is heading to 15 billion market cap, and certainly, I do feel it can be a big winner there. That would put the price. We would see the price start to hit around. Look, I don't think that $20 is unrealistic. I don't think $30 is unrealistic. I think $10 is my minimum target really here, but $20 to $30 range I feel is very realistic. Can it get to $50? Yes, it could. Can it get to $100? Likely no. And I'm just being honest with you there because the supply and the market cap doesn't support that. And so I just want to give an honest overview. Check out my cheat sheet for all the levels there that I have. Okay, and then BLUB train just keeps going. There's no tier one exchanges like Bonk has and like some of the other ones have with 100 million market cap. We're still early. People ask me, is it too late to buy BLUB? And it's like, I gave it at under 5 million market cap and it's over 50 million. It's gone over 1,000%. So what I've been doing and what we started doing in the Discord, if you've been in this weekend, we started swing trading it and we got in at 11, 6 zeros and 11, and we rode that puppy up. And first take profit was about, I believe first take profit was about 13 or 14. And then our second take profit is at 17. I don't think it quite at 17. Maybe it did have to check. And so if you're not in the Discord, we are actively we are going to swing trade BLUB all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Run or the top of however high it keeps going. We're just going to keep trading, swing trading BLUB. So I'm going to be giving entries and exits on BLUB in the Discord on a regular basis. Obviously, if it goes into a period of consolidations, we might just back off that a little bit, but on and off until the bull cycle is finished. I have decided, because somebody awesome, I can't remember who I was looking for, you said, are you swing trading BLUB? And I'm like, I'm not, but why aren't I? This could be quite awesome. And so I thought, you know what, let's look at swing trading BLUB and let's look at some entries and some exits. And I gave the perfect entry on the weekend. I gave 2 entries and then another one at on the breakout of the bullish pennant. And certainly those of you who are in the Discord and follow that trade, you're going to be up as I was up with BLUB, and still am up with BLUB, and certainly waiting for a bit of a pullback. And if not, we're just going to keep trading this as it goes up. We'll keep giving entries, exit, and you can just keep making money on the BLUB train. Of course, for HODL, you know, I have my HODL bag. I'm not adding to my HODL bag unless there's major dips. That's why I like the 2 different portfolios, the 3 different portfolios, but at least 2 portfolios. We have one that you hold and one that you just swing trade in and out. Then you can just say, look, well, if a coin is going up parabolic and I'm in HODL, but it's not quite at my level yet, you can be making money on those swings up, down, up, down, up, down. It could go these bull flags, right? Up, down, make money, take profit, sell out, take profit, buy back in. And then finally, when your HODL bag goes, you can take profit up there, but you don't have to wait all those many weeks and months for the sideways consolidations. You can just be making money on the swings, okay? And that's part of what I'm looking to help people on this channel. And of course, the day tradings, you can just take tiny little moves. And again, I have full training series on that below in my cheat sheet. It's free. It's under the resources section. I think it's called resources tab. You can find my life-changing gain series. I do a full educational series on that and helping people split up their portfolios, have one for hold and one for swing trading. That's how you will maximize your profits and make the most money in this bull run, in my opinion, because that's what I found to be true, okay? And then just finishing off here, let's get out of the junk coins. And Marty Party just calling as it is, sell all your Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot now, and get out into Solana, Sui, I would say TAO and Banana and Casper and a few others. But I like this last bit here. It says, do the whole thing here, Marty Party, whole thing here. And at the end, he says, due to the Stockholm Syndrome, this is where you have fallen into some emotional attachment to your bleeding bags and somehow indebted to the community that doesn't like you and doesn't care about you, of course. We just keep minting tokens and dumping them onto the holders, but I'm not going to go into that again today. Still believe the asset will recover, even though there are 0 new innovations and barely any new users. Maybe you're in love with the founder. No, there are any reasons for the attachment, but you have a condition. Pull it together. You're running out of time. Look, for those of you, look, I did videos. I did a video called This Changes Everything. I did another video called Dump These Tokens, Buy These Tokens. If you'd followed that advice back when I did that and dumped the Cardanos and the XRPs and the Ethereums and bought the TAOs and the Suis, when I did that months ago, the amount of money that you would have made now would have been incredible. You would have made back all your losses. And not only that, you would be up significantly, okay? I don't think it's too late. If I had Ethereum right now, I'd be selling it and buying some Banana. If I had Cardano or Polkadot right now, I would be offloading it, or XRP, I'd be dumping it. Polygon, gone. Shiba Inu, gone. I got rid of all of those coins and I put them in TAO. I put them in Sui, and I've been putting them in BLUB. Some of my other non-performers I put into BLUB, and I put them into Banana, and look what we've seen as a result. Home run after home run. So I like this. I agree with it. It's not financial advice. I think there's some to that. And then finally here we have a cup and handle on the total 2, which is all the altcoins basically, which includes Ethereum. I think this is bullish. And if this plays out, and as all the indicators I've shown you plays out, we are running out of time to get into the right tokens to maximize this bull run. You know, there are people look at the altcoins right now. What are the last opportunities? What are some of the quality altcoins that haven't quite popped yet? We're going to jump in right now. And the Arweave has been printing. And look, this one here, what I'm finding, we keep getting in here at 21, and it's not quite getting to our first target at 25. So just take profit a little bit earlier, 24. And when I mean take profit, you can move your stop loss up and get stopped out in profit, or you can just take profit off the table. Sometimes because I have so much experience here that I found I put these stop losses in, and then and I thought I'm going to take profit here. I'll just put a stop loss a little bit under, and then it hits the stop loss anyway, and I'm like, I could have made more. So a lot of times I just take profit, or you can move your stop loss up, so if it goes down, you get taken out of profit there. But either way, when you get into profit, either take profit. Point around here is not bad. Bad for Arweave anyway, or move your stop loss up. So if it drops and goes against you, you're locking profits. Okay, so what we're looking at here is for long-term hodl, yes, it's a buy. So green tick for Arweave, and for swing trade, yes. When it comes back down to $21.80, around 22 even, that get in the trade. You can see how many times you could have made money on the swing. Get in here, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out on these little swings here. Absolutely beautiful. And we have, we have a small little bull pennant there. The flagpole, a little bit of a flag bullish pennant there. And then we can break out of there. This could go quite nicely, probably right up to 28. So 2 places to get in the trade are 21, 22. The places to take profit is around 25, or you can wait and get in the trade at 25 and then ride this up to 28. Arweave has been an absolute home run beauty. Remember, a coin does not need to go straight up for you to make a lot of money from it. This is why I'm trying. The market ranges more than it trends. So it goes sideways and ranges. And if you can play those ranges and buy the bottom of those ranges and sell the top of those ranges, that's where the real money is made, because then you're just not having to wait for a coin to suddenly shoot up. All right, banana gun. Oh, I made banana gun. You were pumping, and then Bitcoin decided to take a bit of a pullback. You're breaking my heart here. So again, where are the places to get in on banana gun? Again, this has been an absolute beauty. How we came in, we broke here, we were able to take profit. You get back in the trade around this 39 to 41. You can either jump in here at the 50-day moving average here and then add more to the position at the 200 EMA, and you can put a stop loss underneath. I certainly wouldn't put a stop loss under the 50-day moving average, because the 200 EMA is right below it. Okay, and then it's just a matter, if we get another entry here at 41, boom, I'm in again. And we are also, am I adding, if we break this 45 level here, this candle here over on the left, if we break above that and retest the support, I'm in the banana trade, and I'm looking to run off with that there. And I think we should see that move. It should move initially very quickly up to where it kind of broke down from here at around $55 to $60 range in here. I would expect it to come up somewhere in here, and that would be my first take profit level there. So that's the banana gun trade there. The BLUB trade, yes, we have been crushing the BLUB trade. This is what I gave on the weekend here. I said a break and a retest of this bull pennant here, and that's what we got. A break and a successful retest, and we're off to the races there. The technical cut to the upside is 17, but I actually gave the trade back here around 11. So this is where I originally said to get in the trade here, and we could ride it up to the top, take profit here, and then a break and retest, and then you could also enter the trade here or add to the trade here. So that was the option there. What are we looking at here right now? If you want to get in the BLUB swing trade, we're looking for another retest of this trend line around about that 13 level with 6 zeros, around about 13. I would back in the out of the trade, but I would add it to the trade here. And if you're not in the trade, that would be a good entry. And then if we come down a little bit lower here, back around that 11 area, or lower down around 10, which is the bottom of this pennant. Obviously that changes because this pennant is rising, the moving average is rising. Be in the Discord. I'm going to give constant updates on the BLUB trade there. Our bonk trade absolutely smashed it. I gave the entry at the entry here at the 50-day moving average at 18. Then I said to get, if you missed that, get in at 20. And certainly the next one was a successful retest of 23. So here could be a good entry, but we do have this upper wicking here. So I would set a bit of a stop loss there. Otherwise, see if it comes down to 20, or if you're lucky, if it comes back to 18. But otherwise, you can see this candle here. We're testing this. We haven't had a successful retest of this over 23, but if we do get it, you can front run, you can entry. This is a live entry here, and for HODL. So I'd say R-Weave, yes, that's one. That's still for HODL and swing. Obviously, I gave you the levels for swing, but for HODL, yes, it's now. Banana, it's HODL buy, yes, now. It's a HODL buy now. It's not quite a swing trade yet unless it breaks 45. I gave the levels for swing. For bonk, yes, it's still a buy in my opinion for HODL just. Once it kind of takes off from here and loses this 23 year, I'm less inclined to say that it's going to be a buy for HODL. It's more going to be a swing trade coin for me. But those are the levels there for bonk. For Doge, we had a bit of a parabolic rise. Elon tweeted about it. Everybody got excited, and now the excitement's kind of worn off. So the entry there is back at 11.8. And we're pretty much at there now. So we're pretty much almost at an entry on a successful retest of that. And then you can actually, if this could range for us here, and this could become quite a good swinger. And so the take profit there is 13 to 14 cents. But certainly you can get back in the trade there at 11. But if it breaks down from there, the next place to get in the trade is around 10.5 cents. For Dogecoin, Ethereum, we're still in that trade. Nothing's changed there. Nothing's moved. I gave the trade there on the break of the 50-day moving average. At 25.25. Take profit is up at 2,800. If you that trade, that would be a place to enter the trade, but have a tight stop loss, because if we break down from there, then we could come back down to the 200 simple moving weekly average at about 2,300 there. So just be careful with that. And then we have HNT. Again, gave that trade, hit a home run there. And then obviously if it comes back, a place to get back in for a swing trade is about $7.35 for HNT. And then we have Casper. So Casper's not launched, and it had that big Casware wallet failure. Not good for Casper, to be honest. I do still have hope for Casper. I still do think this is going to go well and it will recover from that. But right now the entry is either at 15.2 cents or 15.3 cents, or a successful break and retest of the 50-day moving average, which is sitting at about 16.4 cents there. So probably if you were in that trade, hopefully you took some profit on this wick, and then if you got back in the trade, been stopped out by now of the trade, of the Casper trade, and now should be looking at a re-entry here or a re-entry there. And then we have Render, which has absolutely been doing a little bit like R-Weave. How many times has it come back and hit that $6.40? It's about to do it again. For a fourth time, you can make money on this trade. And this is what I was saying. If you got Render and you bought here and you're waiting for it to go up and it just goes sideways, make money going sideways. Get in the trade here, take the profit. Get in the trade, take the profit. Get in the trade, take the profit. It's not rocket science, people. If we come back down at $6.40, that's when I'm getting back into the Render trade, and I'm not actually out of the Render swing trade. I'm adding in more into the Render trade there, and then I'll take profit up here again, get back in. Now, if we lose this level, you want to have a bit of a stop loss under there. Wick that we want to not lose there. Probably this wick here. If we drop any, if you were to drop, what do we got here? 641. So yeah, I would say around about 638. 639, 638. I like kind of 638, 637 for a stop loss there for Render. And then, of course, if you're fortunate enough to get back in the Render trade, when I gave it, which was back around $5 actually, I gave this Render trade here in this level here on the breakout. And you can go back, I don't know how many days that is, a week or more ago, I gave that Render trade. I actually gave that setup when we were down here. I said a break and a retest of here, and you're in the trade. So the first trade was this one. And so that was a monster trade from $5 to $6.40. I said making profits there off the table, or you could wait for a break and successful retest. We got that. And so that $6.40 level is coming back into trade. Absolute home run. I'll be keeping updated that. Nothing really to see for say. I'm waiting for 39, or I'm waiting for 30, 31 there. And then Solana, again, hit the take profit of 160. Again, this can be another good one to swing. I'll be looking to get back in the trade around about that $150 level. If we lose that, then back down to around 142 to 141 to get back in the trade there. This is more an aggressive one here at around 150. So if you're not comfortable with that, you could wait here. But of course, if it could just come back, retest that, and then go off to the races. And so hopefully you'll be able to take some profits. We've got 1, 2 take profits in there. We had a take profit from the trade from 140 to 150, and then we had a new trade from 150 to 160. So 150 or 140 back in there for Solana. And then Sui is sitting at 174 right now. So back it tried to break out, but what we do have here is, interesting enough, a bit of this bull pennant here, and the target to the upside is around $2.30, I think it is $2.30 target to the upside. And so where would place to get in the swing trade here? Obviously, a retest of this line here at about $1.70 or $1.71, which it kind of already has. So you could jump in, but if we lose this level here at about 171, then you might look to stop out. We could come back in this channel and break down from this channel if Bitcoin kind of just does this. But you can see what it's been doing. It comes up, goes down and sideways, goes up, goes down and sideways, goes up, goes down and sideways, goes up. And are we having a bit of down and sideways here? So here is this area here to get on the trade. You could get in it now. If you didn't get in it here, you might have missed this drop to 171. But this is the place to get in. This is a retest of the trend line that I've given here, or the bull pennant that I've given here. And certainly that is bullish for me. And so you could jump in now, but just have a stop loss there. I would say underneath, maybe around 170, 169 area. So it is so much more riskier there because you can lose so much more there. This was the place to get in the trade. If it's me, I'm not jumping in here at all. I'm waiting. I didn't get in on this one here, but certainly a retest of the 170 or 171 is where I would jump in the trade personally for that. And then we're going to jump into TAO, and TAO has been on an absolute tear. Same thing here. Again, I gave this in the Discord. I gave it over the weekend. I gave Sui and Arweave and Render and Solana and TAO and BLUB. I mean, oh my gosh, there was just one trade after another. We saw a break, and then we saw the retest here, and then we're off to the races. So if you missed this one, you missed it because you weren't in the Discord, because that's where I shared this trade here. What am I looking at here for TAO? Certainly, as far as a swing trade goes, I'm probably looking for it to come back and have another retest here. I'm not really going to FOMO in here on this one. I think there are better opportunities. I think this one, I'm just waiting to see where this plays out here. We're just so extended, and it could become even more extended here, but certainly the 200 EMA is all the way back at $350. We have the other EMAs here at $455. So certainly that would be one area that I would watch somewhere in here. If we were to get a pullback here, I would load up on my hodl bags here. But as far as the swing trade, I'm not seeing anything right now. The swing trade happened on the weekend, on the breakout of this bullish pennant. I gave it in the Discord, and there was huge amount of gains for those of you who took that trade there. And then we had a pullback here to get back in the trade. So if you got that, pull back, get back in the trade, and then boom, up again. So there were two here. One, take profit, get back in the trade, take profit, and then we'll see if this comes back in and see if we get a third entry there for TAO. So that's been absolutely smashing it. And we have our Ondo trade, just to keep an eye on that. There you go. That's why I encourage people to take profit at 83. And this is why. Certainly to get back in the Ondo trade, 74 cents, or if we get a further drop down, 69 cents there for Ondo. Definitely not jumping in the trade. Nor if you got caught in the trade and you didn't take profit, I'm not. Well, it just really depends. I don't know how much you've got in the trade and how much money. If you're still a good sizable amount up, I'm not sure. It's hard to give advice for situations that shouldn't happen. You're either getting in the trade here and you're taking some profits here. And if you're not taking profits here, there should be some kind of stop loss there to protect the profits. You shouldn't be in a situation where you got in the trade here, rode it up to here, didn't take profits or didn't sort of stop loss, and now you're here. Hard to give any kind of what I would do here because I just wouldn't be there. And so I just can't say. But here I would say if it comes back to 74, that's a place to jump in the trade and then to take profit again, 83. You might see this range in here, and you might see like Arweave and Render and Solana and some of the others. You might just be able to make some good profits there on the Ondo trade. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. And as always, until the next one, or until those of you who are in the Discord, I'm going to be in there soon. Happy trading.